Hello, everybody in the YouTube world. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is having a great day. I only have a few minutes before I have to go to work, but I was hoping I could knock out this song, Huckleberry by Upchurch, and I really wanted to get this song done because this is the second song that I ever heard from Upchurch that really made me go, oh my God, this guy is like talking about everything that I grew up with. And so, and even if some of what he's saying isn't, like, there's certain lyrics that resonate to me in certain ways. So I don't know exactly what his lyrics are meaning for him, but there's certain things that he says that just bring back memories for me. So Huckleberry, obviously, Huckleberry Finn, but I have ADHD so bad. So I could never finish a book. I read 3 paragraphs and then I have to reread it over and over and over again because poof, la la land. So I never really got to finish the book, but I get the general idea. But for me, when I hear the word huckleberry, I think of the actual berries. That's what we would eat out in the woods when we would go play is, if they were a brighter color, they were not ripe yet, and they'd be really sour. But, I mean, they just grow out here, and they're delicious, and when we didn't want to come inside to eat lunch, we would just find a bunch of berries out back, and we would eat them. So, right out of the gate, I hear the word huckleberry, and I think of that. But and also too, like the stack of wood, him climbing on the fence, like, oh yeah, I wanted to see too. I was thinking of it. Well, first of all, they're bundles. I didn't realize that because I wanted to see if he did bark down or because some people stack it differently. Like I've had this argument before. But someone that's been chopping wood since she was 8 years old, I always do the bark facing up and, this triangle part down to make it's like Tetris, like trying to get them to stack right. And I didn't think about that before, but also they're all wrapped up. He better not have bought that from the store, which I'm sure he didn't, but anywho, Huckleberry, I'm sure a bunch of you would have already heard this song, but I know this isn't one of his most talked about songs. Like, I don't think I've seen a reaction channel do this song, so I know it has millions of views, but I know probably 1 million of those views is me alone, so but that's kind of what I want to do is hit some more of the not so talked about songs. So here is Huckleberry, and let's get started.
Son, I've been in the woods for like a week, Drew. Smoking weed, getting back to myself.
Hey, what is this? 6 seconds in, already in love. That's my zen. Going out in the woods, smoking some weed, and just getting back to me. Because I get, kids, work, all the chaos of life, it's so easy to lose track of our roots. And so I've got a few trails out here that are where I go. Sometimes if I want to get away from everybody, because I don't drink, there's like 2 or 3 bars in town, and if I go there, it's like a high school reunion, And I mean, same with Walmart. So I don't want to go do that. If I want to get away from the kids in the house, I'm doing two things. I'm going shooting, or I'm going out in the woods and smoking weed and just sitting there listening. Sometimes, a lot of times, I'll have Upchurch playing on my phone, just like super quiet though. But there's times I turn it all off and I'm just sitting there listening to, nature and appreciating where we live, and, just, it's just peaceful. And I mean, even out back where I live, when it's summertime, I mean, I live out back. We have a little fire going and I live back there. And I mean, even when it's cold out and it's clear, I like to just sit on my back porch, or take a chair, sit in the yard, and sit outside and just smoke and just wind down. And my husband is not from country, small town, and so it drives him crazy. He's like, "Are we gonna go inside now?" And I'm like, "No, 5 more minutes." And he's like, "Jesus, it's cold. I'm going inside." So 6 seconds in, already great song.
Yeah, church. Hey, get the Yoda load, the axis, drop the roll right off in Texas. I stumbled up in this bitch and I ain't even need no practice. Babe, ruthless foul.
Oh, wait, I stopped it too soon. Sorry, do that again.
Axis, drop the roll right off in Texas. I stumbled up in this bitch and I ain't even need no practice. Babe, ruthless foul ball. So you know I'm always catching those and
So, already talking about knocking the world off its axis, which in the country rap game pretty much did. The fact that he had practice. He's been doing this for a long time, but he just had such a talent for it that he just started putting shit up there and just kept getting better and better and better. And then adding the Babe Ruth foul ball, catching the fouls. Babe Ruth. I mean, that's my favorite quote from Babe Ruth is, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. I had the fear doing these videos that, I don't know, it's just intimidating. But I love music so much, and I just watch so many other people that I was like, God, I need to get up there, because there's bits and pieces of every channel that like I wanted to put into one. So here I am. Babe Ruth, foul ball. I think he said something, amphibia, something.
oh, I'm always catching those amphibious with flows like I run that game with web toes. Yeah.
What did he say? I can't say that word, but amphibious. I'm assuming he's talking about, like amphibious something or other. I can't. I'll have to rewind it and listen to it again. I mean, I've heard the song a million times and I'm still catching stuff, but the web toes, I love it. I have web toes, or a web toe. It's hilarious. No, I can't swim for shit. So, I mean, I can swim, yes, but it doesn't make me swim better. But I love that too. Right? The very first time I heard the song, and I, catching bits and pieces of it, and I hear web toe, and I'm like, yes. Do you have a web toe, Upchurch? Do you? I doubt it, but already world axis baseball. Now we're talking about, can't say the word, but amphibious and web toes, and how it's all connected to him and his story. I mean, and again, we're what? 23 seconds in. Holy shit. 23 seconds in, and we've already hit all of these off the wall things and connecting them. Like, it's crazy.
There that boy go, Rooster Nicholas all gold. Diamonds in that mug cost more than a truck he drive, yo. Damn straight, motherfucker, my career come from the dirt. Same grain I got them maters from the head of my Bud Lights,
the mud. What is he talking about with the Vin? The only thing I can think of is, but he's saying Vin in the mud. He's talking about like Vin. He's not talking about like a VIN number, is he? I'm gonna write that down because that's a question. Oops. VIN. I'm just gonna put VIN question mark because I'm not quite sure.
Put the VIN in the mud, fuck it, let it get stuck. Get the tractor full of truck, like a winch in a rut.
And I hate to keep pausing this, but it's funny. Just stuck in the mud, get the tractor, pull out of the mud. Like, I know there's underlining meaning to that of his story, but it's also like that just brings back memories for me of, you know, the truck that I drove in high school. It has a big winch, and I still drive it to this day, but it's got a big winch in the front. And so there were two things. It was if anybody got stuck, I would help. And also the battery would always die. So anybody saw my truck and saw me parked and had the hood up, they knew I needed to jump. So it brings back memories, but I understand that there's meaning to it too.
Gotta break it up. I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll be your dark and scary. I'll be your man of the hour, Mr. Church don't sour. And I'll be those KC lights in a 4-bush truck. Granddad's gun in a 1500. A son of a bitch and a crazy motherfucker. Man, I love that feeling, the blue lights on a Friday. One lane, one way, no way, road J.
So that again. So blue lights, one lane, one way. Like, to me, blue lights on a Friday night is football. Cruising around. One lane, one way. Like, out here, there's one road in and one road out. Cracks me up when people get into, like, in trouble with the cops and get in these big car chases, because it's like, where the fuck are you gonna go? There's one road in and one road out. Like, you're not going anywhere. Anywhere you go, they're going to be able to call the county ahead and say, put up traps. Like, it's crazy. But, so again, instant memory. Friday night football game, cruising. I mean, that was the thing in high school, is we would go to one parking lot and sit there, wait for some people to show up, or we'd go to another parking lot. We would then all go somewhere in the woods, but it's bringing those things back to life that I want my kids to have these same memories.
Hard to bog and I'll be flexing like my driveway. It's a runway for Hollywood, the long way. Dirt in my...
So I have so many questions about the song, and yet it's my favorite song. Flexing the runway, like a driveway. I don't understand.
Runway for Hollywood, the long way. Flexing like my driveway. It's a runway for Hollywood, the long way. Dirt in my neck.
So yeah, that's another one I have to write down, because I don't what flexing the Hollywood the long way. So flexing the driveway, the Hollywood long way. I wonder what he's talking about. Oh my god, if I ever had an interview with Upchurch, I mean, I'd be like, sorry bro, I hope you have time, because I've got notes. I've got questions. So I would be curious. Okay, wrote that one down.
Nails and there's nails in my dirt. Run barefoot behind me and your feet gon' hurt. A little.
So I love that part where nails. Hold on, I'll rewind it because we only caught part of it.
In my dirt, run barefoot.
I need to get better at this.
Where dirt in my nails and there's nails in my dirt.
So there's dirt under the nails, and then there's nails in the dirt, and walk around, your feet gonna hurt. And I love that analogy and that, that visual of somebody growing up in the woods, got dirt under our nails, but yet nails in the dirt. So if you're gonna cross somebody, your feet gonna hurt. So I like that.
Run barefoot behind me and your feet gon' hurt. My little piggy hit the market, your little piggy look whacked off. Y'all country but can't even get the blade up in the hacksaw.
Oh my God, I totally got that now. The piggy going to market because your toes, pinky toe. Huh. That's funny. I never caught that before. See, these are legendary songs. When you can listen to it a million times and still catch meaningful shit. Like, this is a 3-minute song. We're 1 minute and 30 seconds in, and how many times have I stopped it? And I've already written down 2 things.
Wood for the gram, let the wood get wet. I got rigs stacked up with a tarp on it bed. And if you see me swinging the axe, it ain't because of bonfire. It's because I went crazy and live in a house made of cross ties.
So I love that too. A couple things. Ain't swinging the axe because of a bonfire, creating the house of cross tires. For me, like, cross tires alone brings back memories. As long as I'm getting the cross tires right. Like, to me, when I think of cross tires, I'm like thinking of the 17 tires that are in our front and backyard, because my dad's a big car guy. Like, I grew up, like, my bedroom was in the garage, literally. And so I, like, grew up in a garage. And my dad's a big car junkie. And so he loves muscle cars, funny cars. And so we'd always have tires laying around. And as a kid, tires are the best places to find frogs. Like, if I take my kid, there's still a few tires over there and in our backyard, and it's funny. They're like, "Mom, I want to catch a frog." I'm like, "Go look in the tires." And next thing I know, they're, "Mom, I got one." I'm like, "There you go." So, but I also know cross tires are built like for walls and stuff like that. So the house of cross tires, I get that. But for me, it means catching frogs as a kid.
Yeah, I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll be your dark and scary. I'll be your man of the hour, Mr. Church don't sour. And I'll be those KC lights in a four-bush truck. Granddad's gone in a 1500. A son of a bitch and a crazy motherfucker. Mustang like a soach, leather jacket like Deli. Outside of my town, switchblade in my jacket. Yeah, don't make that soda pop, no carbonation added.
Okay, I don't understand that part either. Soda pop, no carbonation added. What are you talking about? I guess, what's the reference? Pop, no carb added. What's he talking about? He's not talking about like a car carburetor. I don't know. What the hell is he talking about? I hope somebody knows.
For water in my veins to muddy water, I'm a addict.
I love that part too. It reminds me of Eminem lyrics, and oh my God, what is the name of that song? But with Eminem's version, he was talking about himself and being an addict, and or not being an addict, but like loving him. But it was the same analogy, whereas like with this is talking about country life. And like, he's from the south, and so I know they have swamps, so muddy waters, and then talking about muddy waters being in his veins, being in him, being who he is. for me, it would be like the trees and the ocean, because I've got mountains one way. I go down the hill into town and I see nothing but beautiful ocean. And on a clear day, I see Canada. I can see some of their lights over there. So it's who he is. And that's what I love about this analogy, is it also makes the connection of who he is, and then, just at the end, I'm going to bring something up.
Hell, like I planted devil seeds, then I grew it. Oh, wait, that's sweet. Hot damn, I feel stupid. Devil's lettuce on.
I love that too. Like, he could have cut that out, talking about planting the devil seed and smoke. Like, wait, that's weed. I feel stupid. Like, we all have those stupid moments. I'm going to have a million of them on my videos, but I don't have time to go back and edit them. I don't know how, really, and I don't got time to figure it out. I mean, it says, like, you can cut parts out, and I've tried, like, in the past with other videos, like family videos, and totally couldn't. I just don't have time. So the fact that he didn't cut this part out and actually put it in the song, like, it's cool, because it shows that he's not perfect and we all have dumb moments. But yet, talking about weed and being stoned and having those stoner moments, like, it's just good shit.
The ranch, I wish the ghost could be some peppers. Peter Packer picked the Chevy, now his truck is full of bad bitches. I'm rocking racks.
Hold on. I don't know that part. Well, obviously I know what ghost peppers are, which I'm not a spicy person. I'm from the north, so not a whole lot of spicy shit up here. Ghost peppers, truck, and bad bitches. Like, I gotta re-listen to that.
Damn, I feel stupid. Devil's lettuce on the ranch, I wish the ghost could be some peppers. Peter Packer picked the Chevy, now his truck is full of bad bitches. I'm rocking.
Peter Piper, back of the truck filled with bad bitches. I feel stupid, but I'm, again, trying to make that connection. I understand the ghost and ghost peppers. Like, I get that part, but truck with bad bitches. I'm writing that one down too. Shit. Okay.
Racks up on these riches, built my house in all these ditches. Instead of leaving my hometown, I settled down and I fucks with it. Mr. Cheatham County, talk slow, rap fluid, spit flame so much you think the drink started fluid.
I love that. Like, I mean, I know starter fluid is, like, pretty obvious, but it goes back to everything from talking about growing up in his hometown. He fucks with it. He never left, and started spitting fire like he drank starter fluid. I mean, that's just beautiful right there. And from somebody that's grown up around this, like, I can connect with it. And, I won't go into my story about my town, because I'm already at like 24 minutes. Sorry, guys. But I like breaking down the lyrics. So.
I'll be your Huckleberry, I'll be your dark and scary, I'll be your man of the hour, Mr. Church on sour. I'll be those Casey lights in a poor boy's truck.
What do you say? Casey lights in a po' boy's truck. God. I feel stupid. This is my favorite song. And I'm catching so many things, and I'm like, wait, what is that reference to exactly? So that's another one I'm going to write down.
granddaddy's gun in a 1500. A son of a bitch and a crazy motherfucker.
All right. I would say we'd run it through again and just listen to it, because I know for me it's like pause, pause, go, and stopping the song right when you're kind of getting into it. But I got to get to work. I hope this didn't go too long, but I just love this song and I love all the references. I mean, shit, guys. We went from fucking the World Axis, Babe Ruth, foul balls, amphibious web toes, fucking starter fluid. What are some of the ones? Like the one way, the long ways, Blue Friday night lights, um, the VIN in the mud, flexing driveway, the soda pop, no carbon. Like, holy crap! In 3 minutes, he went like. It's kind of nice knowing that I'm not the only one with that bad of ADHD, because he's boom, 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 boom. But yet he has the talent to bring it together and turn it into a relatable song with a fucking badass beat. And even if it's a remix of a different beat, he adds his own twist to it. And I'm so glad that my kids get to grow up to this type of music. And so I appreciate everybody's time. I'm sorry this went so long. I've been trying to simmer it down because I tend to ramble. But I have so many stories that go along with his lyrics, and I hope other people, well, I'm assuming that other people do. And even if it's not Upchurch's, intent necessarily, or what he's referencing, it connects to us in their own ways. And that's what music's about. And this is why I started doing this shit. So here's Huckleberry. I appreciate everybody so much for all the love. And I just can't say thank you enough. I'm hoping to bring some people on a live panel and they could talk about their own songs and maybe even play a song and dissect the lyrics together. Like, I'm really open to all of this and I just am so excited. I am loving the support of everybody, and I promise I'm going to start doing non-Upchurch songs too. I just have so many of his that I connect to that I want to talk about. But I will be shifting gears and going to some other artists. But I hope you guys check those songs out too. And I'm going to get to those requests. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to RKetReacts and Captain Kurt. Other great reaction channels that actually motivated me to get started. So definitely go check out those guys. I feel bad because now that I've started, there's certain songs that I want to jump in and listen to their videos, but I have to wait to do mine first and then I can go check out their videos. So I will be checking their stuff out too. But they're both great reaction channels, and I think we need to support the conversation of music in everybody's individual way. So I'm here to share the love. So everybody have a great day. Be nice. Do something kind today, and just share the love. There's some hateful shit going on around the world, and I think we need to find that random person and make their day. So thank you, and on to the next one.